This is not an end.
A brand new show.
But a beginning.
With the same faces you know.
This is the moment when the dawn breaks.
Starting from scratch.
And the curtain goes up.
We're here
This is the dawn of a new era.
to ramble. Welcome to a new era of podcasting. This is Ramblers Unleashed.
Hope you're safe, hope you're well, hope everybody in your family is doing fantastic during these uncertain times. Welcome back to episode number, I think, 5 of Ramblers Unleashed. Baron there. I'm Dizzy. Max may just be in just a minute, but how you doing, man?
Let's talk about that guy, Max Magus.
Yeah, let's talk about
him for a second.
Yeah.
This man... You go ahead. You say your word about it.
Oh, no. I want you to go ahead. I want you to go.
We love Max. Max, just hurry up and get your ass in here.
Yeah,
hurry up.
Your
sandwich or whatever you're eating right now, your banana, and get your ass in here.
There he is. He's almost here. I don't know why he has to be late. He is so fashionably late all the time. So I don't get that. Let's bring him in. I got to change the view here.
News.
Max.
Breaking news.
Max. Oh, yeah, breaking news. Hold on a minute.
Breaking news.
Max Magus has just joined the call here. And what do you have for us on the outside, sir?
It's raining cats and dogs. You wouldn't believe it. It's almost as bad as the time Sandman stole the ambulance.
Oh, my God. God, that was a trip.
That was a good trip. That was oh, boy. Those are good times there.
Good times, man. And it's sad, but we have we're changing the face of the show. We're changing a lot of things on this channel. So all of the rambling about wrestling stuff that you saw on here that you were enjoying, unfortunately, it's gone. And we're making room for new stuff, new content like this. So hopefully you dig it. Subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your coworkers, tell everybody that we're back and we're just BSing pretty much. So how is everybody doing, man? Yeah, it feels like I haven't talked to you guys in so long, honestly.
Yeah, you don't ever message us. You don't.
I don't. I fail.
Send us any more pictures.
I know, it sucks. I know it's pretty bad.
Especially for an essential employee like Max.
Exactly.
He needs those pictures to get him through the day.
Maximus, you need pictures, don't you? I mean, I don't know what kind of pictures I could send to you, but
he got nothing.
Max, I think you're frozen there, buddy.
Not anymore. I was.
You were, but
Yeah.
You're not anymore. Okay, cool.
No,
you're not like the movie Frozen. Cool. Well, obviously the title of this stream is called "Have You Got Your Stimulus Check Yet?" And Baron and I were actually talking about it off air. And I got my unemployment and my stimulus a while ago. But Baron, you just got some news. Tell us about it, man.
Well, it's not big news. I don't want to jinx it or anything because I mean, we've talked about it for the last 5 shows. I've been unemployed, and I filed for unemployment mid-March,
Mm-hmm.
and I just got a hold of something Monday. Finally,
Monday.
Yeah, over the phone.
And how long had it been since you filed for unemployment?
So
And
March 23rd. It's been a month.
Holy
crap!
Month. Yeah, it has. Oh my God, it's been a month and 2 days. Really? Shit.
Yeah. So I got a hold of him Monday or whatever. So
yeah,
and it was 222-minute wait time to talk to someone on unemployment.
Wow.
And that was the first time after a week of calling. And yes, Max, I know I called. I don't care how high you guys think I am. I called. And I couldn't get a hold of anybody.
Yeah.
So luckily, Monday I was able to get a hold of him. But I have not got my unemployment at all yet. But I have got my stimulus.
You will get your unemployment. I mean, at least you got your stimulus. I was watching a video, and they were talking about to the people that haven't got their stimulus checks yet. They were talking about 5 months down the road before they could get their stimulus check. And I'm sitting there like, whoa. And now they're in talks about rolling out another stimulus and I've heard different things about this, but I've heard the first rumor that I heard was $2,000 a month.
Well, that not to get political or anything, but that was one side saying that they were going to go put that bill into place. But right now, I think they're really focusing on like small businesses and stuff. That way,
well, no,
they are able to survive.
I heard 16 years and older, they were going to start sending out stimulus checks of $2,000 a month to folks.
Yeah, I don't think anything's ever been actually put through to that yet. But hopefully.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's. I don't think it's been passed. CM Styles, what's up, brother? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. No, I don't think they've passed anything yet. I think they're just talking about things. Obviously, as it goes down the line, it's going to change some, but they haven't. I'm hoping that soon. we can get. Probably get some more money because I could use it. Everybody could use it, really.
Well, they're going to have to get the economy rolling like they want to. I mean, I know
definitely, yeah.
My state's talking everything's opening back up May 4th, other than St. Louis County, St. Louis City, and Kansas City.
Let's
talk about what did Illinois? Have they made a decision yet?
As far as what?
When they're planning on getting the state
the economy back open. Well, I mean, we're in another stay-at-home order. They extended the stay-at-home order until the end of May. So I don't know.
Illinois is fucking bad right now.
Illinois is not as bad as Missouri, honestly, because you have the governor and you have one county fighting each other.
Yeah, the political stuff. I'm talking cases. Yeah. So I mean, they're over 40,000 right now.
I believe so. Yeah. I believe so. In the words of Stewie Griffin, where's my money, man? Well, the money is at the government, so you'll have to go get that from them.
Just call them. Call the unemployment people and let me know how that goes for you. Because it sucks.
It sucks, man. It's a bummer for sure.
Terrible.
It's a bummer for sure. Well, we got a lot to talk about tonight. Obviously, what we've been doing this past week and what we've done this past week. Plus an interview that I had not too long ago with Mr. Anthony DeStefano. If you haven't watched that interview yet, I encourage you to do so. It's up on our YouTube channel at Ramblers Unleashed. And these other sets of headphones just moved on me, and I don't know why.
Dun, dun.
Right. They just like fell mysteriously, and it was weird. But yeah. A lot of weird things have been happening in my house lately. But
are you hallucinating right now? What have you taken today?
Me?
Have you taken any LSD? Have you?
Oh man, you name it, I've taken it. You name it, brother, I've taken it. If you're a fan of country music, I don't know. I know you're probably not.
I will to this day will always say '90s country was the greatest generation of country.
Absolutely.
And I cannot ever get. Well, I mean, I like older stuff too, other than '90s.
What do you like older?
I mean, like your Merle Haggard, like your Willie, Loretta, or something like along those lines.
How about the Statlers? Do you like the Statler brothers?
I don't know. I've heard of them. I think maybe I should.
Yeah.
Well, probably should.
Harold Reed, he was the bassist, the bass singer for the Statler brothers. He died at age 80. Just about, I posted that on my Facebook page about 5 hours ago. An actor from Sons of Anarchy passed away, and I don't remember this guy. I'm
Wait, who was it?
Hold on, I'm about to Dmitry Diachenko, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. Sons of Anarchy died at 52. And I don't think it was coronavirus related that he passed away.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he didn't play. Yeah, he was. He was a Russian. He was a Russian.
He was one of the Russian.
Gangsters.
He was one of the Russian gangsters on Sons of Anarchy. But yeah, man, 52, man, that's young. That's way too damn young to
was
pass
it
away.
Was it? They announced it. Was it complications?
This
COVID,
says
or was it?
This no, it doesn't say anything about COVID related. but it just says he was found dead in his home in Daytona Beach, Florida. He was discovered after coworkers who were worried about him hadn't heard from him in a few days, and they called the police. Police came, and obviously they found him unresponsive.
Mm.
So prayers going out to his family, and prayers going out to Harold Reed and their family and his family. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, so you've had quite the experience. You actually went out of your house, right?
Hey man,
Hey.
I've been staying home better than anybody else since March.
You've been doing well, brother. You've been doing well.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, obviously I left the house a few times, but
Right.
never. We went to Freddy's today. It's a steak burger place. If anybody in the Midwest, I think they got them all over. Actually, not just Midwest.
We were talking about that off air. I have lived in the Midwest practically my entire life, and I have never heard of a Freddy's. Explain what that is.
I'm not going to explain. There's no way I'm going to explain this. No. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to put a picture. I'm going to send you a picture. Okay. And you're going to post it on here. And we're going to look at it for a moment.
Okay.
And that's going to be it. Because that's going to explain everything you need to know.
Okay.
About Freddy's.
So I'm looking at their website here. And it says Freddy's frozen custard and cheeseburger, or steak burgers rather.
Steak burger.
And
yes.
I'm gonna share my screen here real quick.
Okay.
And because we are gonna look at this together.
Okay.
We're gonna look at this together.
All we gotta do is just look at it. Don't need to talk about it. Just
there we go. So this is what wow, that looks really good actually. So this is they're like Steak and Shake of
well, they're basically just
of the Midwest.
Well, no, Steak and Shake is the Midwest. Steak and Shake Midwest only. I think they branched out now.
Wow.
Freddy's, I think, is more of a Southern California.
Oh wow, they have branched out. Look at this, man.
Yeah.
Wow. So the red is now open. The light gray is coming soon, and I would assume that the dark gray means they're screwed.
Then you get up on it.
Is there one in Colorado? I'm trying to find Colorado on the map.
Oh no. Right here.
Colorado. Yes. There it is. Yep, there's a Freddy's in Colorado. Right there is Freddy's. And then obviously they have them in Illinois. They have them in Missouri. I would assume. Let's look at the Illinois locations of Freddy's because I'm kind of interested.
Did I talk you into it? Dude,
it's kind of
fucking amazing.
So Carbondale
Freddy's
champagne.
Sauce. That's the number one thing you got to do when you get
Freddy's sauce. Okay.
Get the double steak burger, load it up, whatever you want, and get Freddy's sauce.
This one is about an hour from my house in Springfield, Illinois. That's about an hour from my house.
Oof. I would say it's worth an hour if you got nothing.
Is it really worth an hour? Really?
I hate to tell you yes, and then you hate it, but I mean,
So
I don't know anybody else that would hate Freddy's.
And I want to state this before we go any further. Freddy's is not a sponsor of the show yet.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So you get combo meals, and it's interesting that it gets served with choice of fries, applesauce, or baked Lays. That sounds pretty good. And look at this burger.
Get the fries though. The fries are a must. Yeah, and then cheese curds. If you're feeling like spending a lot of money, get cheese curds. And get your frozen custard. You want. I like the ones with the worms in them.
Perfect.
They got what the hell they call them.
They got Max covered. Kids meal. They got Max.
Yeah.
Covered,
Max will get that kid meal.
That's awesome. And you posted this picture in Facebook. Let me.
I don't think that picture does justice.
No, I mean you gotta. Yeah, it looks absolutely amazing, but the California style double steak burger and the bacon.
That is good. That's what my girlfriend got today.
The bacon and cheese, or the
California.
California.
She got the California.
Okay, what's the California like? So is that like just just a type of beef that they use, or what? Because I know California is kind of, I don't know, they're veggie. They like veggies.
Yeah.
I don't know. And the single steak burger and a hot dog, you get Freddy's original patty melt. Dang, man, I'm hungry now, brother. I'm hungry.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it, man. Max, what's going on, my man?
Baron, you
Welcome
know I love you, but that's messed up
It's
right there. All right.
back.
What
Now
was
let's
messed
look
up
at
right there?
I'm hungry
you
too.
hungry?
Yeah, I'm very
Oh,
hungry.
Man, do you have a Freddy's close to you? Can we do
I have all-
DoorDash? Can we get someone to pay for it?
DoorDash.
I have Olive Garden.
You have Olive Garden for dinner. You need to go Freddy's, dude. You need to go Freddy's.
Let's see who's in our live comment.
Okay.
We'll just
Max, you're having a little bit of difficulty there. So I'm gonna just roll on, and we're gonna talk about some of the ice cream and custard that these guys have. Signature Turtles Sundae or Concrete. I think my wife would like the PB&C and B Sundae or Concrete. I'm not thinking Dirt and Worms Sundae. I don't know about that. I might like the Chocolate Brownie Delight. I think the Chocolate Brownie Delight Sundae or Concrete would be my ideal choice to go. There's the Baron. Welcome back, sir.
I having technical difficulties, man. I don't know if
think a
it's
lot of people
internet.
are
I don't
having-
know if what.
I think a lot of people are having difficulties. I know Max is having some difficulty too. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if Max comes back in, because he was sounding like Mr. Robot.
Yeah, you were also sounding like Mr. Robot.
Was I really?
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. That sucks. I hope the stream's okay, but we're just going to keep rolling on, and we're going to keep doing this thing and
keeping on.
keeping on. So I'm glad that you had Freddy's. That was an adventure that you got out of your house. So that's good.
Yeah, I was.
Definitely. And hopefully everybody out there is staying safe as well. I know that it's hard right now to stay safe and to stay home. And I know that everybody out there is wishing that, we'd open back up again. I know that. I get it. But it's for our best interest right now that we just stay home. Stay the course that we've been on since this whole thing started, and just stay home, because I promise you nothing has changed outside of your home.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed.
It's going to be different, though. It's going to be weird going back, like getting another job, like, God, I hate interviews. I hate going to do more interviews.
I know. What do you think is going to happen, man? How do you think it's going to be different?
Not just the economy. We're not going to talk the political standpoint and all this.
No.
I think it's going to be totally different.
As a people, how do you think, besides, we're not talking about politics or anything like that, how different will it be for the people?
Oh, it's going to be super different. I think everybody now from this stance on is going to social distancing is going to be a thing.
So you think this is going to be just a thing? Like,
I think it's going to have to be. I think that's about the only way that, like, the flus and all this other stuff kind of just, like, goes down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Limit your interactions with other people. I think social distancing will be a thing way after Corona. We're talking 2 years after Corona's gone. COVID-19 is gone.
We're talking about enforcing social distancing protocols in the office at least until the end of the year, even though Colorado's stay-at-home order is actually ending sometime this upcoming week.
Do you think, but Max, do you think it's going to be extended? Because Illinois got extended until the end of May. Do you think
everybody's getting extended?
I think it should be.
Yeah.
Colorado is not. They're implementing a safer at home practice, which is similar to the stay at home, but it's less of an order, more of a, hey, guys, come on. It's working. Stay at home. No one's going to listen to it. Georgia plans to be fully reopened by tomorrow. Wow. Tennessee wants similar. I think these people are ridiculous. You've seen how well this is working. Let's continue running with it.
Yeah. And like I said, I think it will be a permanent thing. I think people will, I think it's, the handshake thing that's going to be a 2020 thing.
I think the handshake is going to be,
anybody's going to shake hands anymore.
Yeah. I think the handshake is going to be eliminated.
Yeah. I don't think that greeting people with handshakes and stuff like that. It's just foolishness anyways. Do the bow, do something else, do this. Or do the suck it, do something. We can shake hands.
Hey, we can start greeting everybody the way we greet Dizzy.
Hey,
I don't know if either one of those will play well in a
probably not.
An interview.
Probably not.
Max, we're talking about how it's going to be different for other people. How it's going to be different. After all of this is said and done, what do you think is going to change? Besides the handshake, what do you think is going to change?
Non-political.
Not political. No, let's not get political.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I suspect you're going to see restaurants allowing less diners in at a time. Like pull out some of the tables and increase the space between where people sit. In fact, you may see more of a reliance on things like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub. Although I'd just like to go on record while we're on here and say, fuck Uber Eats and fuck Grubhub. You both suck. Honestly, I'm seeing more of a...
And if they sponsor the show, I apologize. He does not represent the thought or the views of us two.
Max is from Colorado. He is the...
Everything is weird. He's got climate issues or altitude issues or whatever the hell it's called. He's got climate or altitude issues.
It's just high times.
High time. Yes.
Listen, the only one I've had any real luck with is DoorDash. The other two have always given me issues. In fact, I have never been able to order through Uber Eats because their app is so screwed up, it won't let me update the expiration date on my credit card. My card is suspended for being invalid. It's only invalid because it's expired, but because it's suspended for being invalid, I can't update the expiration date. So fuck you, Uber. I can't even take
his views do not express us here at Ramblers Unleashed, myself including Baron. So just to let you know, we love you.
And DoorDash is great. I applied to work for DoorDash a while back.
Did you really?
And then I realized how foolish it was because I was never going to do it. But they gave me a credit card.
You just drive around and eat everybody's
card. No, what they give you is a debit card and then a huge grocery bag. So we just use it for groceries now, But I mean,
it just defeats the purpose, man.
Honestly, right now this is a good time to get into DoorDash.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers does it evenings and weekends around her work schedule with us. And she makes so much money doing the DoorDash. I think she said something like $500 last week alone.
Wow.
And that wasn't including today and tomorrow. That was just Monday through Friday, the hours she put in doing DoorDash. Because
go ahead.
I was going to say, they're so busy right now, they are paying bonuses to their delivery drivers. The downside is they pay you X amount for each delivery. And if I tip you through my card, they reduce the amount they're paying you out of their own company money. So it's best. And this goes for everybody out there that orders DoorDash or the other two crappy companies. Tip your driver in cash. That way they're going to get their full pay from the company and they're going to make a tip off you. These people are working for slave wages already, just like a regular delivery driver.
Obviously, Max.
What was that, Max? Could you repeat that again?
Please don't. All right.
I think it's something with StreamYards. I'm also having some issues as well.
I think shout out to StreamYard. I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna have Max work on his issues, and we're just gonna talk about the possibilities of it could be reopened. What I think is going to change in the long run is I personally think that we're gonna stay at home more. You know, I mean, the economy is going to go wherever it's going to go. I think that you're not going to see a lot of people in movie theaters. I think you're going to see less people in restaurants, like Max was talking about. I think you're going to see less people in grocery stores.
Well, we've built this up for years upon years, anyways. I mean,
right?
The DoorDash, the Netflix, the Hulu, and I think now we're finally finding out we don't need to have people going to offices to do jobs that you can do at home. I think that's going to become a thing of past. Office, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't think you're the office. I think more people are going to be working from home if they can.
Yeah,
which is good. I think a lot of positives will come out of it. It'll just be very, very different, for sure.
Oh my God, I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, you're back. Good job, Max. You figured it out. It's awesome. Proud of you. You're so smart.
Hey, I tabbed out when it crashed on me. I muted myself and tabbed out. I was like, fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Welcome. Welcome.
Was it like this in your
fucking thing sucks?
Was it like that at your house for a minute?
Actually, I'm blaming StreamYard at the moment because I'm looking down here at my signal down in the bottom right-hand corner, and it's fine. It's perfect. In fact, for the first time ever, I have all the bars lit up on my internet signal.
Oh, now something is definitely wrong then. If you got all
the bars. Look, StreamYard, we love you. We love StreamYard, and we don't know what's going on right now, but we do love you, StreamYard.
I know what's going on. I figured it out. StreamYard loves Uber and they love Grubhub, so they're mad at me. So they're trying to censor me. It's okay, StreamYard. I see how you are.
Well, don't censor myself or Baron over here, okay? Because we're not talking. We're not saying anything. Our mouth is shut. It's this guy down here at the bottom of the screen. Talk to him. Message him at Max Magus on Twitter. At Max Magus on Twitter. But if you want to follow us on social media,
I almost just said your real name so StreamYard could come find you on Facebook. I'll be nice.
Yeah, you better be nice. Remember, I can mute you.
I can mute me too.
Remember
what?
That. Yeah, you can mute yourself. Yeah. Anyway, Baron. So you finally got out of your house. You went to go get Freddy's. Right?
I did.
That's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Good. It was, and I'm starting to feel it now where, you're getting that food coma and you're kind of like, oh, man.
Yeah. I would ask about what Max has done this past week, but I instantly don't care.
We all know I worked all week.
Because you know why? Because he's an essential employee. And we care about all of them.
He's also...
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
Yeah.
Dizzy, as long as we've been doing this, you spend a lot of time insulting yourself, and it hurts my feelings that you do that. It's my job to insult you, not your job to insult yourself.
Really?
It's been a while since I heard the sad music.
Max, that's your cue, man. What happened?
I already ranted. I did my rant. I said that it hurts my feelings that you sit there and insult yourself when it's my job.
Oh. I'm sorry you feel that way. You can go ahead and continue. I don't know why you stopped.
We both know you're not sorry. No, I take that back.
We love you.
You're sorry. Now you just need to apologize, and that's never going to happen.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. You're right. Oh my! No, I think it's gonna be weird. I think it's gonna be weird after all this stuff is said and done. And I think that I think the economy will come back. I don't want to scare anybody. It's not our intentions is to scare anybody. But I've also been hearing that we might go into another recession, which is not good for us. And I'm hoping that we can just stay the course and not. There you go. Thank you. we don't have that, man. I hope we don't. I hope we can just stay the course and just keep going, doing what we're doing. You know.
Yeah,
I really do.
I agree.
I do. If you, like I said in the beginning of the show, if you missed my conversation with Anthony DeStefano, formerly of Rant with Ant, a very popular podcast about professional wrestling and all that. He was with the New Age Insiders Network for a while, and then he ventured off into his own thing, did his own thing, and he's been a longtime friend of the show. I talked to him, I sat down with him, had a conversation. It's up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Ramblers Unleashed. And you can watch it there. He's a humble guy. Honestly, if you haven't talked to Anthony or you haven't met him, I've never met him face to face, but as soon as we started sitting down and just having a conversation, he was super open about everything, super humble. And I'm hoping that we can have another conversation maybe down the road sometime. He's got a brand new show called the Whiz Wit podcast. He talks about Philly sports and things like that. His other podcast that he had been doing with his friends, The Rant, has been kind of put on a hiatus for now because of the COVID-19 thing. So he's hoping that he can have his friends come back in and they can start doing The Rant again. But that's a pretty cool show if you haven't checked that out. But definitely go on our channel, youtube.com/Ramblers Unleashed. Subscribe and click that little bell for more notifications, and they'll let you know whenever we go live, so that you don't have to say, "Gosh, I wonder where they're going to go live again." It's weird, but just click that bell, and boom, you'll be notified of every time we go live on this here channel. So, and also like us on social media. Follow us on Twitter. You can follow the show at the Ramblers Pod. Baron
at Baron Van Dam. Is that
Baron
right?
Van
Baron
Dam.
Van Dam.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Max?
going to be changing the at here soon.
Oh, are you? What are you going to change it to?
I don't know. I'm going to find something, but
okay.
I think that's just too long. What's your Twitter at? It's Baron Van Dam. Well, what does that mean?
Is that
know.
Is that spelled damn like the cuss word, the bad word? Or
yeah,
what?
I have to go look at it to figure out what it is most of the time.
Baron. Max, how can people follow you, sir?
At Max Magus, as we've discussed.
All across the board. All across the board. Well, Max, what have you done besides work, man? You've probably had a pretty interesting week, right?
Well, we got a nice little update on what's planned going forward now that the stay-at-home is being lifted here. Starting on Monday the 4th, we will start going back to a semi-normal UA thing.
And this is your work, correct?
This is
you're
for work,
talking about
yeah.
your job.
Right. Well, that's going to go back to semi-normal. We're still not going to be having probation clients come into the office. We're going to still be calling them. So really the people that are going to be doing the majority of the work starting a week from this coming Monday will be those of us that do the UAs at the office.
Okay.
They're not sure if they're going to go half normal or back to a full schedule on the UAs in the system, but so work's about to pick up. I've asked them if I can have next Friday off so I can have a nice little 3-day weekend before things start getting ramped back up. Unfortunately, I'm still not getting my overtime back. They're saying that we're not going to go back to our hours that give me overtime until after they start seeing supervision clients in the office again. Right now, they're talking June 1st at the earliest before they go back to that.
So are you still at 40 hours?
I am. Oh, yeah. I'm still getting the 40 hours. I just can't get the overtime, and the overtime pays the bills.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we talked about it. Did Max say, did you receive your stimulus bonus yet?
Oh, no, I'm not getting a stimulus bonus.
Oh.
Why?
People that have arrearage on child support do not get the stimulus. So.
Oh.
Ooh. Well, that sucks.
So my checks are being garnished. Payments are being made before people start tweeting me and yelling at me. I'm making the payments. I just have a huge arrearage.
Ugh. That sucks, man. It really does.
That does.
But
yeah,
hopefully your overtime will start working. They'll start bringing in more overtime and stuff like that. So
I like overtime when it's volunteer overtime. I don't like overtime when it's mandatory overtime.
yeah,
And I was
I
doing that. It was always mandatory, and then it just pissed me off because we'd already worked 4 10s, and we would have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off and then all of a sudden for months upon months it was mandatory overtime. So we were working 5 10s, and it's just like I wanted a 3-day weekend.
And see, I used to work at a job that you would have mandatory overtime. Matter of fact, you would start at the bottom of the list, and as soon as you started making it to the top, you were mandated to stay over. And my name was always at the fucking top of the page, and I was always having to stay over. And I said, God, I hate this fucking place. I need to get out of here. And I did. So,
and that's the way to do it. Get the fuck out of there.
And that's the way to do it. Get the fuck out of there. Yeah. But
if it makes you feel any better, your name is always at the bottom of my list.
Yeah, yours too, buddy. Yours too. But I hope that, I really genuinely hope that we can start making our way back from this shit so that people don't have to worry or wonder about what the hell's going to happen, man.
Right.
I really hope that we can just start making our way back from this. And in the meantime, stay at home. Don't go anywhere. I promise you, like I said in the beginning of this whole thing, nothing outside has changed any more dramatically than what hit it the way you remembered it before this whole COVID thing started. So just stay home, stay the course. Let's bend the curve, break the curve, whatever the hell they're talking about with the curve. And let's just keep doing what we're doing. Right. Because I think as soon as we all band together and we start to just all of us just stay at home, this thing's going to go away. There's no other body where this place or this thing is going to go to. Right. So I think we're going to be okay as long as we just stay home. And if you're an essential employee, we definitely applaud you. Like Max Magis, like all the nurses, the firemen, the police officers, the grocery store workers.
I want to throw a couple things out there. First off, when he says band together, he's not talking to you frickin' protesters. Stay your asses at home. All right. Yeah. And if you got to carry a gun to the protest, you're just showing us what your other shortcomings are, really. Secondly, I would like to give a shout out to the healthcare workers who showed up and counter protested this week, because all you dumbasses went out there and decided this isn't right. And they showed up to tell you what is right. Listen to the professionals. Listen to the experts. Stop listening to the other sources. Stay the fuck at home.
Stay the fucking home. There's a song out there. It's called Stay the Fucking Home. Listen to it. Find it. Listen to it. Maybe one day we'll play it on the show. But stay home. I promise you, nothing is going to get any better unless you just stay where you're at, man. Just stay where you're at. So I hope that we can get this economy going and rolling again, and everything will be good. I know that tonight, what do you guys got planned for tonight after the show?
Olive Garden.
Ooh, Olive Garden. That sounds good, though.
I don't know. I might watch a movie. Might get blackout drunk. One of the two is going to happen.
Probably for those of you thinking I'm going to be irresponsible, no, the Olive Garden's coming to me. All right?
There you go.
Muhammad is not going to the mountain.
He'd bring the mountain to him.
I don't think there's much better than an Olive Garden salad and breadstick.
Bruh. Do you still get the unlimited breadsticks? Will they deliver you unlimited breadsticks?
Yeah, they're going to keep bringing it to them all day long.
That'd be great, but
here's another one.
I think their delivery drivers would get pretty tired of me by the end of the night.
Oh yeah, I'd be pissed.
Can you request like 48 breadsticks? Can you just say, look, I got a weird request. I do want a salad, but I want about 48 breadsticks so that I can just continue to keep the unlimited breadsticks coming until I'm full.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they do that on any site where you can order Olive Garden for delivery.
And then
there's an option way down the list, and it says "be a fat ass." You click that, then they start bringing you 48 breadsticks.
Well, what it really says is "be a fat ass like Dizzy."
Hey.
Oh, hey, you want to talk about this?
Hey.
You're such a lazy fat ass that you installed a refrigerator in your studio so that you don't have to get up to get a beer. All you gotta do is roll across the room, you lazy fat ass. I'm right.
Okay.
You know
I want a mini fridge. You inspired me to get a mini fridge. Wait, it's not my sad time now, is it?
No, it's not your sad time.
Okay.
It'll never be your sad time. No, the sad time is always going to be Max because he's a sad, strange little man, and he doesn't have my pity, but he might have the pity of a listener. Oh, Max, you're a dick.
Birds.
You're a dick.
You
are a
birds.
dickhead. And remember, I have the power to mute your ass. Anyway, moving on. So Max is going to have Olive Garden. What kind of movie are you going to watch tonight, Baron?
I don't know. We'll find something.
Yeah. What are you into? What kind of movie would the Baron watch?
The Baron watches everything.
Okay.
The Baron loves good drama, good comedy, good
might I suggest
porno.
Might I suggest Rotten Took?
Watching what?
Might I suggest Rotten Took?
Rotten Took.
Rut and Took.
What's
they are
that?
characters from a Disney movie called Brother Bear, and they are two of the greatest secondary characters ever created for a movie.
That is a damn good soundtrack too, by the way. Brother Bear. Phil Collins did the music for that movie, and I love Phil Collins, man. I'm a huge Phil Collins fan. Huge.
Phil Collins did the soundtrack for a lot of movies, including one I'm not a fan of, which is the Disney Tarzan movie.
I like Tarzan. I like that movie. I really did.
Hey, I like it more than I like Frozen, so there's that.
I also really liked Lion King and what Elton John did for all the music there too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Lion King is just a classic.
Oh yeah, movie. Absolutely, yeah. But what would be your favorite movie? What would be the one movie that you would want to watch during quarantine, you and your girlfriend?
I mean, like a new movie, or just like all
any
Jordan,
all time.
You're stuck in the TV room for the rest of your life, and you got one movie to watch.
Yes, you are stuck in a movie room in a vault, and all you have is a TV.
Can it be a series, or can it? I mean, can it? Does it have to be one specific movie?
Has to be one specific movie or series. One specific movie or series. You are stuck in a vault for
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. That's a good freaking movie.
Goodfellas. I wanted to do the series, the trilogy of Back to the Future, because who couldn't watch that?
Sure.
The rest of your life,
Yeah.
But yeah, Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Yeah.
For sure. Love that fucking movie.
I think mine would probably have to be The Godfather. The Godfather.
Oh, I love Godfather.
And I know everybody. I know.
Which one though? Are you talking the whole spectrum?
Oh, all of them.
All
of them. All of them. Yeah.
Oof.
And I know my wife would probably say, "Oh, why don't you Sons of Anarchy?" I love Sons of Anarchy. Don't get me wrong, but
that's a TV series, though. Now that's a totally different ball game.
It is well, no, I did say movie or series. You could have only one.
Oh well, fuck. Sopranos series. So
yeah,
Sopranos.
I mean the Sopranos are great too. Yeah.
I'm already doing that with my life.
Right.
I can continue that pattern.
Oh yeah, I would have to say Godfathers, or The Godfather, the whole trilogy.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, Max. What about you, man?
If I'm
Two
going
girls
to
in a cup. I know your answer. 2 girls in a cup.
This is the greatest movie of all time, and if you disagree with me, fuck you. You're wrong. This would be my movie choice if I was choosing a movie.
The Goonies. Yeah, that's a fantastic. Oh God, it's a fantastic movie.
If I'm going with series, the longest running TV series in British television history, give me all of Doctor Who, and I'm a happy man.
All of the Doctor Who in the world, huh? I never got into Doctor Who. I can't.
We're talking a show that celebrated its 50th anniversary almost 10 years ago. Yeah. There is a lot of episodes of that. I would be happy. I would probably only get through the series twice before I died in quarantine. That's how many episodes there are.
I cannot get into Doctor Who. Baron, have you ever been able to watch Doctor Who?
I haven't actually attempted. I've heard good things about it. I'm starting to go back and watch a lot of shows that I should have watched a long time ago, like Westworld. Yeah. I started watching Westworld. That's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It might be one of those things I pick up. I mean, I'm looking at it now, and it's got 12 seasons.
Yeah.
12 seasons of the Modern Doctor.
Oh, and
Modern Doctors.
Okay.
That kicked off with Eccleston, followed by David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, and now Jodie Whittaker. The War Doctor was mixed in there at one point, but there were old doctors before that. Paul McGann. Have you guys ever seen the Disney's Three Musketeers movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You remember the guy that's always after D'Artagnan because of his sister's honor?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Paul McGann. He played a doctor in the Doctor Who movie that was released in the interim between the old school series and the modern era. And then there were doctors before that. I mean, this is a show that debuted in November of 1963.
Yeah. 26 episodes, not including the new series. Or 26 seasons. So, yeah, There's a lot to watch there. Holy shit.
That's crazy. And then I'm about to pull up a picture of the guy. Give me just a second here. Boom. There you go.
My favorite out of the doctors is David Tennant, by the way. That's Paul McGann. Yep.
This is the
So
guy.
there was 13 doctors.
And are these all Doctor Who characters, or what is this?
The one in the top left-hand corner there is Paul McGann again. It's the same guy that's right here at the front. The nice thing about Paul McGann is he's not only done that movie, he's the one that's been doing all the audiobooks for Doctor Who as well.
Okay.
The two in the top right corner and the bottom left corner are companions somewhere along the way, possibly in the books. I haven't watched the Paul McGann movie yet. The guy in the bottom right corner, I'm guessing, is the Master.
I think I have a better picture if you're trying to look at all the Doctor Who's.
All the Doctor Who's, yeah. And I'll tell you a series that I've started watching after we show this. I don't know why I started watching this. Actually, I do know why, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. But this is what the Baron just shared with us.
I assume this is all the leading doctor, the doctors.
No, it's missing one. Hold on, I'll get you that.
Okay, get us that.
You see this guy's face, you might be surprised.
And the series that I recently started, I was watching Discovery Channel, and I started watching American Choppers because that show is just absolutely amazing. And I started from season 1, episode 1, and I'm going to watch it all the way through because, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of motorcycles, but I like watching those guys build bikes. I don't know why. It's just the fabrication that they put into it, the time and the effort and the design that they put into to every single bike is just awesome. Plus, I like the drama between Paul Jr. and Paul Sr. I watched that when it was still on Discovery. I loved it, man. I loved it. I was a Paul Jr. guy. I was such a Paul Jr. guy.
Yeah, that was huge when that came out. That kind of that was some of the, I wouldn't say first reality shows we've had, but that was in the brink of when they were all blown out. And I enjoyed watching them too. I thought they were good.
Yeah.
I loved it for the drama aspect.
Oh, the drama, yeah.
More than the bikes itself, honestly. But they did look great.
Oh, the bikes.
Shows like that kind of irritate me though. I don't like shows that they give you a 30-minute to an hour episode and they just build something that took probably months upon months to build, but they showed it to you in 1 hour. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it does, but it kind of fast forwards. You get to see, and they I think they do a pretty good job with explaining how explaining how they came upon all of the other things that they did with the bike and stuff like that. So, all right, Max, here we go, brother. Here is your picture. It's kind of small, but
that is the War Doctor. Do you recognize him?
No.
You don't recognize that actor?
No.
I cannot see that picture. I'll have to. Oh, is it in the? Okay, let me look at it. I bet you I might know him.
Let's see.
Probably not.
I don't recognize that guy.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who this guy is at all.
The Tommy Chung?
I don't know. And I think Max is frozen again, so
Wait,
I don't think I am.
Oh, okay. No, you're not. It just looked like you were. So Max, enlighten us. Who the hell is this guy?
This character is called the War Doctor. He was an interim between Paul McGann and David Tennant, but he never appeared on screen until the Day of the Doctor, which was the 50th anniversary episode. This gentleman's real name is what's going to give it away in just a moment. He was a famous actor. He has since passed away. He passed away in January of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He was well known for his character Winston Smith in 1984. He played Kane in the Alien movie in 1979. He was John Merrick in The Elephant Man. This is one Mr. John Hurt.
John Hurt. I've heard of Mr. John Hurt. I've actually heard of John Hurt. I don't remember any of those shows that you mentioned, but
now you say his name, I remember him as, like an Alien and fucking was V for Vendetta. I think he was in too.
Did you ever watch the Harry Potter movies?
Oh yeah.
he was
That's
in the Harry
Ollivander.
Potter movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh wow, so
Gotcha.
he's been in a lot of movies.
And you mispronounced his name. It is Sir John Hurt.
Oh, it's a Sir
Max.
John Hurt.
It's a Sir John Hurt. Yes. Yeah.
The Elephant Man.
Mispronounced his
That
name,
was
The
a
Elephant
fucking
Man.
movie.
That was a. I've had.
Did
I've
you
not
ever
seen it.
ever never seen it?
I've not seen it. No, and I guess I need to.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta.
I guess I need to. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for yet another edition of Ramblers Unleashed. Feel like we didn't unleash much, but we did what we did, right?
Do what we do. We do what
We do what we do. We do what we do. All righty. Well, I am off to, yes, it's Carol Baskin's fault. Everything on the earth is because of Carol Baskin.
Absolutely.
And stay the fuck at home. I'm off to play some virtual trivia. And I have a trivia
Which is
night with
going
my
to lose.
family. I might. You never know.
Wait, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. I can do that so much better. Give me just a second. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
I might. You never know. I might. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for another edition of Ramblers Unleashed. Until next weekend, stay safe. Stay in your homes. Quarantine it up. Quarantine chill. Watch all of the videos that we've done so far. Check out the Anthony DeStefano interview that we did. And we'll see you guys on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Ramblers Unleashed. Follow us on Facebook at Ramblers Unleashed. And join us next time for another Ramblers Unleashed.